Good morning, how you doing? I'm up, it's Tuesday, doing my walk and talk, my 1 mile. Took melatonin, make sure I slept good, ate a real big meal, ate as much as I could so I could just pass out. And now here I am walking. Don't know what this is gonna be about at all, but I hope it be interesting and I hope it makes sense to someone. I'm back home and I was walking. And fortunately, I have a mother that shared with others a lot about me. So I'm walking the neighborhood and people know who I am. People know who I am. They out here saying, I know you. You what's the name, child? Like the old school way, really kind of nice. And I walk, meet some people, learn some people, try to communicate with one guy thinking that he lived in a house about a lawn service. My son have an interest in lawn service right now. He's 16 years old. As a father, I decide to say, hey man, I'm willing to invest into, the lawn business if that's what you want to do for you to have a business. I want my child to be at least an entrepreneur or try it out before saying no. Just try it out. Whatever he have in his heart that he want to do, try it as a business owner. Get a job later to see the difference between working for yourself and working for someone else. That's me as a father would like that for my kids, and all of them if I could, right? But I got control of all of them like that. So nonetheless, I'm walking around seeing people with a lawn service, and I went over there and started talking to people, and it seemed like the people backed up in the yard like they lived there, and ended up talking to another young man. Interesting. The man that's working on the man's house doing rehab work. He told me he did rehab work. I wasn't listening. I just was thinking about what I was thinking about, right? Not doing that listening skills. As a matter of fact, that's the house right there. That's the lawn service, and that's the truck that the man working out of right beside it, the trailer with the gear to work on the house. This yard look like the people live here. Like the people live here, right? So that's the lawn service, and that's the man I talked to, Mr. Joe. And Mr. Holmes is the guy that has this trailer right here that backed into the yard like it lived here. So I assumed that trailer lived in that house, and he had maybe a rehab business and a lawn service. And I was just talking to the man in the back of the trailer, and the man had the same idea, dreams that I have about helping kids. It's really simple, guys, and I'm gonna shoot it out there for anybody to pick up. Just like Martin Luther King have a dream, I have a dream. My dream is that we get all these professional people that are doing well with their businesses, and that's the man again. That's his other trailer. And that's the house I was hanging out with, talking to the older people right there. They said, I know your mama, I know you, and talked to me for a long time, about an hour almost. But nonetheless, I desire that people that's got their own business, whether you're a beautician, barber, lawn service, carpentry, plumber, electrician, roofer, whether you're a mechanic, whatever business you got of your own that you can do as a trade, right? I can't name all of them, I can't think of all that quick, but just off the top of my head. We have an environment where we can have the kids come there and we show them in a funny way or a game-like way what we do. Younger people. Plant a seed in their head immediately that they can do more than just go to school and get an education only from a college, right? We push college, and everybody is not college material. Everybody ain't the same. Everybody ain't the same, guys. So we keep pushing people towards something, and they don't want that. They don't desire that. It ain't they can't do it. Nobody said they can't do it. That's not their love. That's not their desire. That's not something that they find pleasurable. So we don't have to keep pushing that way, guys. There's other options out there. And if you do the research, I haven't done it just off the top of my head, but I would like to say that, a plumber making like $175 a call, $150 a call average, right? I don't know how much money they keep, but I know that's a lot of money If they got 5 calls in one day and they got $150 a call, right? If the air conditioner man go out there and he charging $150 a call, the AC man, it's a lot of money. The carpenter saying, hey, I want to make $100 an hour. Hey man, it's a lot of hours in a week. And if they working half of them hours, they made a lot of money that 1 week, and that add up, right? So after you make so much money, I don't know how much they're getting paid to cut them trees down back there. So after you make so much money, there's only so much you need to pay up bills, and you live within your bills. Then you start stacking cash. Instead of you sitting that money in the bank and sitting it there, then you reinvest it into buying rental properties, so you can have your money make money. You invest in rental properties. Let's say you put $20,000 down on a $100,000 house. That's 20% of $100,000. But that house brings you $1,000 in a month. So in 20 months, in less than 2 years, you got 100% return on your investment. You got 100% return on your investment. So everything you make above that $20,000 is all profit, minus repairs, minus any maintenance you're doing, and minus any upkeep, and minus any salaries you paid. It's all profit. But the bottom line is, you drop 20 grand, you make that 1,000 grand, that $1,000 a month for a long time until you decide to get rid of that property. And not to mention, you're gonna do cost of living increase on rent. So your rent ain't gonna stay $1,000. It's just based off of $1,000 1% rule of $100,000. All right, I know I went through that kind of fast. So we can teach kids at a young age skill sets, skill abilities, right? Things they can do with their hands, manufacturing work, right? Manual work. We can teach them to be a skilled manual worker at a young age. Either they're gonna hate it and not want to stay in a skill set, and they want to go to college and they know they want to go with, or they go to college and say, you know what, I like this path and I'm gonna make it happen. Or they go to college and say, you know what, I got a skill, I can make money right now. Or they got options. That's all bottom line. They got options. So I can't tell you all the different scenarios. Several of them. They may be going to get a degree in business so they can run they trade more like a business, since they know that they love what they're doing. They're doing what they love. I think, in my opinion, it takes a long time for people to know what they want to do, because everybody forcing them to do stuff they don't want to do, and not exposing them to things to do stuff that they can do. Right? Not exposing them, not forcing them, exposing them. So you force them to go to school, grade school, middle school, high school. You force them to go to college, and you force them, but you don't force them to pick up a trade. You don't force them to play an instrument. You don't force them to do a thing. Some parents do, but not all parents. They're all too big. I don't want to walk by him. So that's part of it, right? And some parents do force their kids to play sports and force their kids to do all these things, and then, boom. But to each his own. I ain't saying you're wrong or right or nothing. I ain't different. I'm just saying, how many of us forcing our kids to go out and do a trade, to pick up a trade? How many of us forcing our kids to go out there and pick up a trade? So I guess for Teaching Tuesday, let's introduce this idea or the concept. And like I said, it's my idea of concept, but I'm putting a dream out there for everybody. I'm not one of those people that's what my friend said, my little sister said, gatekeeper, holding all the information in from other people. I don't mind giving it out. Whoever take action. Because if I don't take action, then nobody take action. But if I put it out there, if I don't take action and somebody do take action, at least the dream's still going and somebody still benefiting from it. So again, I'm asking you to think about how we can build a little facility. If all the different trading, it may be already out there. So maybe you can inbox me and say, hey brother, this idea you have, this concept you have has already been done. Here's how they doing it. Here's the blueprint. Here's the layout. Here's what you need to do. Here's the steps. Step 1, step 2, step 3. And the only thing I can do is do it or not. At the end of the day, it's not about the money. It's about the kids. It's about the value. If you bring value, the money gonna come. So you continue to bring good value, and regardless of who doing it, if you're more valuable than them, and you providing more value to others, then more people gonna want to come anyway. And the only thing you can do, if somebody help you out and give you a leg up, you can reach back to them and say, hey, here's what I'm doing. Since you're doing that, here's what I'm doing. Thank you for sharing this. Here's what I'm doing. Hey, thank you. Oh, thank you. And y'all keep going back and forth, sharing what your lessons learned from what activities you've done. And now we have better kids coming out with better benefits, with more significant skill sets, and they have a purpose on this earth instead of just shooting each other and killing each other, cussing each other, fighting each other, getting divorced and hating each other, and all the stuff that we got going on now. They have more of an intention of getting up with a purpose, doing what they love to do, bringing a value, making an income, and with the income, reproducing income to help other people and become some kind of charity, helping a charity out, becoming a philanthropist, becoming a city leader, a state leader, a champion of some kind. It's a house, it's opportunity right there. That house is vacant. It's opportunity right there. Make some money. You want to make some money? Come over here and rehab that yard in that house. It's an ugly house. That's a real ugly house. As a matter of fact, I need to take a picture of that house because it's an ugly house. Those are the kind of houses that you know you can make a lot of money out of. You may have put a lot of money work in there, money in it, but once you do BRRRR, you refinance, you get all your money back. So that's a short-term loan. Lend yourself some money, rebuild, repair. I think that house vacant. Another opportunity, 2 houses right by each other. 2 houses right beside each other. I think that one's vacant. You go in the front of it, I see boards all around the front of it. Again, opportunity. Teaching the kids how to do landscaping, teaching the kids how to do plumbing, electric. You training them, you teach them now. They get older, they can do it. And hey, they go opportunity, they can put it to work. Then you got practice from it. Man, it's ideal, man. Again, I'm sharing it with you. I'm sharing it with YouTube. I'm sharing it with whoever will listen. Because opportunity for you to bring value. The value you're not bringing is just making money, guys. The value you're bringing is helping these kids with a solution to a problem. They have nothing to do besides sit around and be forced to go to college, forced to go to school, be forced to work for other people, and not getting the opportunity to know that they can have an opportunity to work for themselves. You still gotta work for people, guys. Working for yourself, you still gotta work for people. The only thing different is you in charge of all the problems. You have more problems and more headaches, and it is harder to work for yourself. You have no one else to blame. You're to blame. Everything's your fault. And you gotta get over your pride and your ego. Understand that you don't know everything, you don't have all the answers, and it's okay to be wrong. And the one thing we don't teach our people enough is it's okay not to have all the answers. It's okay not to be right. It's okay to figure it out. We got patience. We don't have enough patience for that. And most people always want to just get it right the first time, or get it right the second time, or get it right the third time, or it's not for them. And being a business owner, you find out you can try 1,000,000 times, you still ain't gonna get it right. But you got better at what you're doing. And you're happy with that, and you're proud of that, and you're gonna keep on moving. All right, Coach T, always to be great. Whenever I ramble, it takes me a long time to get to that point. But I think the point that I wanted to make today is, hey, opportunities for trade schools to better our world, better our kids, better the nation, better everybody, and bring the value. All right, y'all have a good one.